Morning one and all. It is just hitting 5 a.m. Time to get after it. So I'm in cardio, gonna get on the stepper, gonna just smash it for an hour long, get my legs warm. 2 really good nights on the power curve, and I've just stuck new batteries in it so I can read it even easier, because before it was like trying to put my head in various spots to try and get the right angle to be able to read it, because it was dying of death. But now that's fully on full power, so yeah, the power is there now, Scotty. So that's good. Get on the cross trainer, get my legs working forwards and back, get that done. And whilst I'm on there, I'm going to come up with some mad training session for this morning. Add together all the big compound exercises with cardio in between, get after it. My legs are, well, it's the first time my legs have ached for a little while. And it could be a mixture of back doing jiu-jitsu or doing 2 nights of running on the power curve. I'm going to keep pushing that power curve because I want to get that timing down 5 miles in 30 minutes and then push it above, get it below if I can, or work on the different distances, i.e. 6, 7, 8, and see what speeds I can get those at. That just means I've got to increase my speed and increase my endurance over longer distances, and also increase speed over shorter distances so I'm faster. Just got to play with it, which I will do. And then obviously when I get back to the UK, then it'll be adding in tabbing, get back doing on my various 6, 7, 8, 10 miler, or even 12, up around the forest, over those really hilly ground, which is really good, which is real hard ground. It is one of the hardest, other than being up on the hills, it's probably one of the hardest training areas that I've used, just because some of the ascents are so big. Yeah, they're massive. Like one of them takes, it's about 20 minutes, half an hour to get up. It's a beast. Even the same coming back down, you were on it for a long time. And the last time I kind of experienced massive ascents like that was obviously up in the Black Mountains, really going for it. And it's draining when you've got a massive ascent like that. But it's good conditioning, so happy days. Yesterday I had refeed, graze feeding I should say, up to my final one, and then that's fasted overnight. I've had nothing yet, and then good old pre-workout from Combat Fuel. So yeah, check out Combat Fuel, use my discount code, and obviously get really good, strong pre-workout and EAs from them, and also their pump. So yeah, recommended. And yeah, Combat Fuel, get over, check out Combat Fuel. Everything else that I recommend is obviously below. Check out the text below, website, get all the gear. This is the old design. The new design, obviously the new logo goes top and bottom. Unfortunately this one's not anymore, but this, I keep wearing these because this is obviously history, and history is important to me. I am massively into where everything comes from, why it's there, etc., etc. So without our history, we are nothing. So people who are trying to get rid of history, I'm just like, you're nuts, because it's important. But hey ho, it is what it is. So get it done, get training, hit your compound exercises, get my legs warm first, add in the cardio. Tonight, me and Seth are back in tonight, and we are striking and kicking. We were probably going to add in some flow work as well, but then we're going flick-flack, i.e. back-to-back nights of jiu-jitsu one night, tactical jiu-jitsu one night, and then into striking and kicking the next night, then into jiu-jitsu, then striking and kicking, and we're just going to keep rocking it like that. Loads of, Seth's a really good boxer. He is really, and he's got good footwork, he's got good handwork, he's a spider monkey, so yeah, he's a menace. He's really good on the deck. Taught me, reminded and revised and taught a few new things last night, which was really cool. It's good when you vibe off someone, especially when you're doing jiu-jitsu and you're both mega chilled out and you can bring each other on. Like, you know, he was really getting into it last night and you could see that he was gassing out. I was like, mate, breathe. You know, we're rolling and we're pushing each other and we're like working hard. But then when your training partner is like listening to what you're doing and feeling what you're doing and then like helping you as well, like breathe, because you will help you stop from gassing instead of going or holding your breath as you're trying to put on a, you know, submission or something like that. You're just going to gas. So if someone tells you, and it actually helps you relax as well. Let's put this down. There we go. Yeah, so if you're there and you're like trying to hold something on, like squeezing something down, you need to breathe. You need to relax, woosah. And then whilst you're doing your fucking woosah movement, and then you're just like, yeah, anaconda in it, and you're like, because you're getting that oxygen into you, and the same when you're doing your movements, when you're training, oxygen will keep you going. If you, carbon dioxide is just going to build up, and then before you know it, everything's like, too much. No. And it also keeps you calm. So, you know, and it keeps you chilled and you just relax. And you just keep yourself level playing rather than getting heated and going mental. So, yeah. Remember to breathe. Focus on your breathing, staying calm, thinking straight, getting it done. And that can go with anything. You know, like I see jiu-jitsu as a bit of like kind of human chess in a way, you know. Yeah, human chess, which is mega interesting. And then obviously the same with when you're doing your stand-up again, it's just, that's more human chess. You just have to set each other up and then move in and out and bound around and make your movements and yeah, etc., etc., etc. My kicking with my stand-up works come really on, it's come way on. Really powering into that bag. I was doing some menace kicks the other night. I was like, yeah, that would ruin your day. Striking's been really good, hands been really good, elbows really good. I said really good elbow work the other night. And my shoulders felt great. I do like a good elbow just because it's nice for short distances and it can really ruin someone's day. And caught right, you like trash their day. And powerful as well, mega powerful. So yeah, so that's all good. Handwork was good. Cardio engine is definitely there. Cardio is definitely there. Like last night, I was like, man, I feel good. So, and we were doing some, me biting my tongue. We did some, right at the very end, we did some really good shrimping drills where literally, the person's on top of you and you're having to shrimp out. And it's, if you've not done shrimping with someone on top of you, because I know a lot of people do it as a warm-up and then it's just there with body weight, but I think that's good as a warm-up, but then you need to then obviously have someone lying on top of you and shrimping and like working all the way up the room. Like i.e., I'll give you an example, but we would start up here and then we'd literally shrimp all the way up here with someone lying on top of you every single time. And it's a lick, because their body weight is down on you as big as they possibly can, and you have to then get out. And it's a damn sight different to when it's just you on the deck and just like you're shrimping away left and right. It's like, it's just too easy. But when you're constantly doing it, shrimp, move, you know, get me back in your guard. Yeah, so it's like shrimp, yeah. So that was cool. Who else? The Airborne Menace come in last night, and he was super excited, which was good to see, because usually he's just angry. Bless him. That was good to see him. And he's so the Airborne Menace is going to be in tonight training with us, which is good, which is cool. And I've got to get big crazy G in here as well. And he's really interesting as well when he trains, because he's a massive guy and mega powerful. Because he's new to rolling, he's like, ah! I was like, whoa, chill, man, just relax. And then you'll be a lot more dangerous, because if you just go, ah, and then gas yourself out, you're fucked. And then, you know, it sunk into his head, and he was like, oh yeah, got it. And he's obviously got his gi, so, which is cool. Yeah, so that's cool. Me and Seth were talking about gi work last night. We do want to start doing it again, and we are going to add it into our training for sure, because I think for me, gi training is good because of stuff that can happen at work. You know, you catch someone, you wrap it around the neck, you can twist them up, choke them out, etc., etc. And I like ruining people's days, because I'm kind like that. In the nicest possible way, you know. I'm not just a nasty, twisted, sadistic person at all. It's just, I like good, okay, maybe I am. I just like knowing good ways to being able to dominate and having savage diplomacy, which is going to basically win the day. Yeah, savage diplomacy will win the day. Being a gentleman savage, a savage gentleman, and that goes with anything. Be it your fighting, be it your training, be it just carrying yourself every day. Manners maketh the man. And every savage should be a man, should be a gentleman. There's that word at the end, man, gentleman, man, it's at the end. And men's at the end of it, gentleman, 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 savage, both of them. 007. 007 is a gentleman savage, savage gentleman. So with Smokin Aces, you will start seeing a lot more of that gear is going to be coming in, and I am going to be putting it onto a whole range of different clothing, which is already in the pipeline. It's all getting made now. And the t-shirts on the website, www.22smokinaces.co.uk. Obviously, there's a black t-shirt. It says Gentleman Savage, Savage Gentleman. And then there's the whole lady side of it. Lady Savage, Savage Lady, 2022. Because obviously ladies are just as badass, if not more badass than guys are. Because like if you go to like the animal world and like look at lionesses, they are badass. And they defend the pride, you know. The lion goes out, does his thing, he's a menace, cuts around, you know. But the females are back and they defend and they shred. You mess with the pride, you're going to mess with all those female lionesses, and they will trash you. They will kick your ass. So, yep, you know, the ladies are just as savage as the guys are, if not more savage in different ways. So, there's that. So yeah, stand by for all of that. Gentleman Savage, Savage Gentleman. It's already on the website now. You can get a t-shirt. It's a really cool t-shirt. Obviously, unfortunately, I'm not wearing it just because I'm here. When I get back to the UK, obviously, not for a while yet, a couple of months' time, I'll be back in the UK, and then you will see me wearing it all the time. And it's cool gear. It is cool gear. Caps are being run up, hoodies being run up, t-shirts being run up. Really cool screen printing, plus embroidery, CrossFit shorts, etc., etc. Yeah, www.22smokinaces.co.uk for t-shirts. And yeah, something on the t-shirts I want everyone to know right now is the t-shirts we have made up right now, they get put in for a process, they get printed freshly, they're not on a shelf. Okay, so I'll say that again, they're not on a shelf. Picked, printed, packaged, sent out. So it's not just pick, pack, go. So there's that small little time delay where they have to pick it, print it, pack it, send it out, and then the mail. So bear that in mind. Yeah, but soon, that's why I've gone back to my great screen printer. He's a legend, and he's an awesome bloke, does some wicked work. He's very much a perfectionist, and tri-blend t-shirts, really cool screen printing gear. Colours, etc., quality, you name it, tip top. So that is all happening through James. So that's cool. Patches getting run up by Pagoda, and yeah, just getting after it in as many different ways as possible. So stand by on all fronts. Now cardio, into my mad training, and check out YouTube. Obviously this is on YouTube, so let's get this done.